Hi, Tim here with Clive Coffee. We're going to show you how to install a Luminaire shot timer on your Marzocco Linea Mini. The tools that you're going to need: we have our shot timer itself, a Phillips head and flathead screwdriver. When you pull the shot timer out of the box, you'll find the display with a long wire attached to a sensor here, and it sits inside of this plastic mount. This mount we're going to place inside the machine on the group head solenoid, and then we'll run our display to the outside of the machine. It has magnets that can attach it in various places. We'll go ahead and turn our machine off since we're going to get inside the top of the panels here. Using our Phillips head screwdriver, we're going to start taking off the screws on the inner tray. So we've taken off that first top tray, and there's another tray that sits inside that covers the machine itself and all the components underneath here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws. There's an 8th screw here that's on the cutout. That one does not need to be removed and actually holds a component in place underneath. So we'll go ahead and start unscrewing and removing these completely. And this screw that's in that very back middle of this that's holding this top tray in place is slightly longer than your other screws. That is due to the fact that it is holding this piece up here, so your secondary screw is still anchoring it in place, and when you reassemble, that longer screw will reach down and make sure that that's securely fastened. So from here, you can locate your group head solenoid. It's this black box that is attached to the water inlet going into the group head right here. Your sensor, this piece right here, will attach in this orientation. So what we'll do is we'll be placing this double stick tape, this mount, onto our solenoid here. We're going to run our wire. This sensor right here is going to run underneath, and it's going to come up where the steam arm is, with the end goal being having our timer located up top here. You have the flexibility to really place this timer where you'd like. You could also choose to place it closer to the opposite side, and there's a way to feed it underneath the panel going up under there. You could also choose to run the wire and have it placed up top on the machine or on the top of your cup tray towards the back. In order for us to see more clearly what's going on underneath here and where we're going to run that wire, I'm going to take our flathead screwdriver and remove the 4 screws attaching this top panel on the front. So we'll take this off, and now we can see exactly where we can run the wires, run this wire for our magnetic sensor. So I'm going to place this on this section here of the steam wand, and I'll pull this wire with the sensor up where the cutout is for the steam arm. From here, we'll run the wire under this top frame bar right here, and then taking our mount, we're going to go ahead and place that on the solenoid. It has to run in this orientation for the Luminaire shot timer to read correctly. So we'll go ahead and remove our sticky tape and place this on our group head solenoid. Once the mount is firmly in place, simply take your sensor and make sure that it's clicked in place and is being held right there. At this point, we can go ahead and turn the machine on so we can test our shot timer. Go ahead and power that up. As soon as you pull your brew lever into the brew position, you should see that shot timer begin counting up in seconds. And then once you bring it back to a closed position so that your brew group is no longer flowing water, it will stop the timer automatically. So let's go ahead and test that out. And once you've verified that your shot timer is working correctly, you can go ahead and place the panels back into place on the top. And that is how you install a Luminaire shot timer on your La Marzocco Linea Mini. For more information on using your La Marzocco Linea Mini, check out the links here. For other tech tips, visit our knowledge base at clivecoffee.com.